Hi there, my name is Matt Susko. I live in Washington, PA, maybe 45 minutes away from Pittsburgh, and I'm just a normal dude who likes beers and cigars, and I'll hopefully be able to help you pick out a good beer next time you go out, or if you like cigars, pick out a good cigar that you might like. Just give you some information. I'm going to call this show Cigars and Beer, I think. I also smoke a pipe, so I'll be talking about that. I'll give you different information and different spiels about the beer and or cigars. And so we're going to start with this cleverly named beer called a Smutty Nose Old Brown Dog Ale. That's what this is. There's a nice picture of a dog named Olive. It says Olive right underneath. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Olive. Just to start off, this beer is a good brown ale. Not the best I've had, but it's very tasty. I've had it a couple times, so I feel comfortable with talking about it. Basically, what I can tell you about it is it's really good with chocolate or fish or steak. You could eat it with chocolate cake, or even maybe a chocolate flavored coffee would be really tasty. The flavors go well. I'll drink it now and tell you what it tastes like, and I'll show you the color in this nice little glass here. So I'm just gonna cheers. The smell, it smells like chocolates. It smells like a chocolate. Yeah, a lot like a chocolate store with a hint of beer smell in there, and there may be a woody hint. And the taste, and you can see me pouring it in this awesomely tall glass. I'm not going to drink all of it right now because I'll end up knackered. I'll end up drunk for the show, but this has got a nice, really brown color. And I'll drink it now and tell you what I think it tastes like, or compare it to something you would recognize. One note when you're drinking beer, it's always good to smell it, get a hint of the aromas, and then taste it and get a hint of the taste, so you get the smell and the taste sensation. A lot of people drink beer like they drink wine. They inhale until it hits their mouth and they stop. I don't do that because it looks pretentious. Plain and simple, what it tastes like is oak or wood. It's very woody. It's got a very woody flavor, and kind of a chocolate hint aftertaste. Now, if you don't like beer, by the way beer tastes, this is not the beer for you. It does have a very beery taste to it, but there's this nice oaky, strong wood. What's the word? Hearty. There's a very hearty flavor to it. Like I said, I really like it. And since talking about beer and this show is about beer, it's always good to have a chaser. I prefer Admiral Nelson. It's like Captain Morgan, but better and cheaper. I think it's more flavorful too, but that's just me. It's got the smell of rum. It is rum. It tastes like rum, but he's an admiral. Admirals, if you know, admirals outrank captains. Like I said, that's just a palate cleanser to clean the palate, get the flavor of the other beer out of my mouth, so I can start with this new beer. This is a blackberry wheat. It's by Long Trail. The other one was from Smutty Nose. That's the brewery. That's what they're called, Smutty Nose, because they were made on the Smutty Nose. They were founded on the Smutty Nose Islands. Not sure where. Sorry. But this next one is a blackberry wheat by Long Trail. Their slogan is "Take a Hike," and their website longtrail.com. It's originally it was offered as a summer beer, and I always love some Long Trail beers. Long Trail makes really tasty beers, and they have bears on every single one of their glasses. And this is the blackberry wheat. So very summery, very light, good summer beer. I'll drink that now, give you the best components of what that tastes like. But it's a wheat ale fermented with blackberries and natural flavors. I mean, every soda has natural flavors. Every beer is added with natural flavors, but this one they actually use blackberries in the mix. So, like I said, I'll drink that now. Another important note to add is if you're going to be doing this, or if you're going to be drinking any amount of time, that the best way to do it is have one of these. Always carry it with you. It's basically just a simple bottle opener I have on my keychain. I used to have a Swiss Army knife, but then I opted out and got one of these. The Smutty Doe's Old Dug Ale does not mix well with rum, by the way, just adding that. So, Long Trail. I've had just about every beer they can offer, and they're all delicious. This is by far one of my favorites because, funny, I'm making a show about beer and cigars. I didn't used to like to drink beer, so the way I started drinking beer was trying beers that didn't taste like beer. I obviously started with a Blue Moon, and somebody said, "Oh, Blue Moon, they got bought out by this corporation, and now they're not as good. They got bought by Budweiser," and I hate Budweiser. Anyway, that's a different show. But they got bought out by Budweiser, and now they don't taste as good as they used to. But then I got turned on to Magic Hat, and Magic Hat turned me on to other things, and so on and so forth. But now I can drink beer and be okay with it. So this is Long Trail Blackberry Wheat. I'm gonna drink that and tell you what it tastes like. It's definitely a wheat beer. It's very light, and there's not much to it. Comparatively to the Old Brown is very heavy. Not a very good summer beer. Just simply because after you drink it, you kind of feel like you just drank chocolate milk in 90-degree heat. And does anybody out there want to drink chocolate milk in 90-degree heat? No, I don't think so. So, this is more of a summer beer. It's maybe 60 here, so it's not too bad. This is a summer beer, and you can automatically tell once you pour it that it is a wheat beer. Just simply by the color. This is flavored with blackberries. Can you tell that it's flavored with blackberries? No. Yesterday I had a beer that was brewed with beets, and I like beets, and it was really good, but you could tell it was brewed with beets because it was red. But beets also stain things. So this beer tastes like definitely wheat. There's definitely blackberries in there. It's a light. If you were drinking this, if you were a guy drinking this, another guy saw you, they would say this was a girly beer because this is definitely very light, very flavorful. There's not much beeriness to it, but it's absolutely delicious, and I love it. The blackberry isn't very strong, no. And blackberry is a very strong flavor, but there's more of a beer flavor to this than the blackberry. But the blackberry is in there, and it is tasty. You can taste it, and you're like, blackberry. Okay, there's blackberry in this. Simply because it's a blackberry stout, and Long Trail knows how to make beers. Plain and simple. Now I'm going to move on to